Raylon here. Today's another build showcase, and it's definitely not Bubonico, and it's Bubonico. So let us immediately start. So Bubonico is one of the best shotguns in the game, and it's a quite cool weapon. So let's start with the mods. So the mods I'm using critical delay. It gives you a lot of critical chance, lowers your fire rate, but that's not big of a deal. Galvanized Hell, multi-shot, kill stuff, get even more multi-shot. Prime Revenge, a lot of critical damage. Galvanized Chevy gives you stash chance, direct damage per stash on a target. Prime Cleanse, which is a must-have. It's a multiplicative damage increase against affection. It's a must-have if you're fighting enemies above a level 150, which is still path. And you just swap this against the faction you're fighting. Shell Shock gives you electricity and stash chance, and Toxin Barrage gives you toxin and stash chance. And these two give you corrosion, as you can see here. And I'm also using Incendiary Coat, which gives you a lot of heat damage, as you can see here. So yeah, those are the mods I'm using. For the Exodus Weapon Adapter, when we go over here, personally, this all sucks. I will not use anything. I will not waste Exodus Adapter on this weapon. I find all of these mods kinda useless. So don't swap and don't slot anything into this weapon. It's kinda unnecessary. And yeah, those are the mods I'm using. Now let's start with the Arcane. I'm using Primary Merciless. Primary Merciless, on kill you get damage, stacks up all the way up to 360%, and also gives you reload speed. This weapon doesn't have reload speed, but it has a regeneration system. And the reload does work with the regeneration system, which is when you lose all your ammo, you just wait a couple of seconds, it will fill up. The reload speed does affect it, so it's quite nice. And yeah, that's the Arcane I'm using. Now let's talk about the weapon itself. Why is it good? It shoots a lot of bullets. It has a pretty high base damage. It comes with punches slash impact. I am using Shell Shock and Toxin, which gives you corrosion. Also we have heat. So you have a plenty amount of stats on this weapon. Has a solid critical chance for a shotgun. And has a kinda low critical multiplier for a weapon. Status wise, it's not that great, but this weapon has a alternative fire mode, which is the middle mouse, heavy attack for most users. What it does, it shoots like large explosive AoEs that procs a lot of stash chance, as you can see here, 171, but has horrible critical chance and has a really good crit multi. If you crit, it's amazing. You will see a lot of procs. Another thing, the reason why I don't use viral is because the AoE comes with viral, so you just swap in corrosion, so you have corrosion and viral and heat from this in a 7-meter radius, proccing a lot of stats. So how you use this weapon is you use the alternative fire mode, shoot everywhere these AoEs, then proc a lot of stats on them, then you use regular shots to just multiply your damage from Galvanized Chevy. So yeah, it's a really powerful weapon for regular star chart. For low level enemies, like let's say level 20, you can just use alternative fire mode. And you can see it vaporizes everything really fast. You can see in the bottom right where my ammo is. The moment I reach 0, just wait a couple of seconds and it's back to full. So it has infinite ammo overall. For higher level units, let's say level 55, which are regular star chart, one of the highest levels, the moment you stay in a 15 to 20 minutes void mission, you will encounter level 55s, corrupted units, and as you can see, it just shreds through working regular star chart, which is quite nice. I'm gonna show you again. Yep, just shreds. Now I'm gonna spawn Steel Path versions, and it does drop off, so you can no longer use the alternative fire mode, but it does good damage, you will see here. But the way you use it now is you use alternative fire mode to proc those stats, and then you shoot them with the regular shots, and it just one-shots them. It's a automatic. It does a lot of damage, as you can see there. I think I saw 200,000, which is quite high. So I'm gonna show you again. Use alternative fire mode to proc those stats, shoot enemies in the head, and just one-shots everything. The obnoxious thing about this weapon is your field of view is... you can't even see anything on your left. Sometimes I can't even see my own crosshair, which is obnoxious. I wish they changed the FOV for these type of weapons. Like the Shadow and this weapon, you just can't see the crosshair or enemies. Well, in general, this is one of the best shotguns in the game. It just has a multi-purpose use. It's amazing with Mirage. It's AoE. It's really good on Siren. It's good on Gyre. It's good on Rhino. It's pretty good on any buffer. For regular Warframes who are not buffers, it's also amazing. It's overall a really good weapon. I just find the biggest problem with this weapon is just the field of view is horrible. But overall, that's by far the build I'm using. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you everybody for watching. Please leave a like, it will help me out a lot. And see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.